when the famous magician David Copperfield came to Singapore 2 years ago. My parents decided to give us a treat and they brought us for the show. The show was held at the Singapore Indoor Stadium. As David Copperfield is a well-known and popular magician, all the tickets had been snapped up. He was performing to a full house. We arrived early at the indoor stadium to avoid the rush of the crowd. We found our seats and waited excitedly for the show to begin. David Copperfield started his show promptly. He was a tall man with black hair and big, piercing, black eyes. He looked almost like a wizard. However, he was quite friendly and he told us jokes while performing little tricks. He made some members of the audience go up to help him with his tricks. After the warming up tricks, he started his proper show. The tricks that followed were very dramatic and elaborate. There was a lot of smoke and flames on stage. It was quite eerie because the whole stadium was in total darkness sometimes. One of my favorites was when he caused about 3 women to disappear. And then they appeared at the back of the stadium. It was very dramatic and mind-boggling. However, the highlight of the evening was when he flew about in the stadium. It was all an illusion, but it was so well done that he really looked as if he was floating in the air. He floated above the audience for about 5 to 10 minutes. He also made one of his assistants, a beautiful woman dressed in long gown, fly with him. She also floated into the air alone by herself. It was a truly amazing illusion. He also did some tricks involving animals. He made a rabbit appear and disappear. He also made a little bird and a very cute little puppy appear. My sister liked this part of the show the most because she fell in love with the puppy. The entire show lasted about 1.5 hours. We did not feel like going home after that. The rest of the audience shared our feelings and we kept shouting for more. David Copperfield performed a few more short tricks. Then, we finally came to the end of the show. It was tremendously enjoyable for our family, and we are hoping that David Copperfield would come back to Singapore to perform again.